T1 and T2, the one that calls object.wait is the thread itself. So it is a self-imposed waiting, meaning the thread will automatically going to call the wait on the object because it realizes that this particular object already has to be executed by some other thread. So when some other thread is working on this object, the thread T1, basically T2 is working, so T1 will go into wait mode. And once T2 is done executing the logic, T2 has to invoke the notify method on the object so that T1 can automatically pick up and do whatever it was intending to do with this object obj. This concept is very important because this is the principle behind several problems like producer consumer and all those other scenarios that you observe. And this also is very important because if you don't do this carefully, you will end up in starved thread states, because when the thread goes into the waiting state, it is an indefinite waiting. For instance, if it is not timed waiting, it is actually an indefinite waiting. So when in indefinite waiting, a thread can go into starvation, meaning a thread will not be able to ever execute the logic that it wanted